Hey guys, Jedi Fuka here. This video is a short one. It's a public service announcement. In my other video, I was talking about my strategy for getting experience going, and it did remind me of something when I was making that video that I mentioned at the very end. But for those of you who didn't watch that video to the end or didn't watch it at all, this video is for you. So during last season, when it came to the end, you'll see that I made it rank 142, barely broke that top 50, which of course the entire time I was stressed, hoping that I didn't drop down, trying to make sure that I'm gathering enough of the, whatever you call it, the echo of Clepsydra here in order to stay up in the top. And there's a way to help you this season starting now to make sure that you stay towards the top that you may not realize is going to be your biggest thing, and that is through the temporal vortex. So guys, go ahead and start making sure that you're hitting that thing every day. Some of the people who messaged me that dropped out of their top 150, they weren't doing the temporal vortex for like the first 2 weeks because they were like, oh, I didn't have teams for it. It wasn't like I wasn't hitting very good. Even if you're hitting super low, you need to make sure you're doing this to get those echoes, because that is going to affect your end of season rankings. Because right now, depending on where you land on here, depends on what you get for your Clepsydra, and then that's going to affect all of your end of season rankings. So start that now. Another suggestion that I have for you is if you're trying to decide what team to start the game with, and what I mean with that is like you're building your teams right now. We have basically 3 days left on the Clepsydra torrent here, which is where you reset your heroes at. Right before this ends, what most people are going to do is they're going to have leveled up as many people or get in as much experience as they can, and then they're going to reset all their characters, and then they're going to pick which team they want to start the game with to get their things going. I highly recommend, if you have a team that is doing really good in the temporal vortex that you like, and it's just out damaging the rest of your team, make that your first team you start with, so that your dailies in the temporal vortex are already getting you that Clepsydra to go towards your end of season rankings. So guys, start that now, because there are going to be some good things coming at the end of the season. We already know there's going to be an exclusive reward. I'm not sure what this is going to be yet, but I have a feeling it might be something like the first season where we got 20 summons or whatever. Actually, I think it might already show that we're going to get that for sure. And then there's going to be a mount that comes up. So yeah, let's go to reward preview. So I'm not sure what this is going to be, but there's an exclusive reward that's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be nice to get. Is it up here? No. But when you guys come in here, you'll already see I'm already hanging in this top 150. You definitely want to be in the top 300. I'm hoping that I can get higher to the top 50, but if I don't pick up my temporal vortex right now, it's not going to work. But already there's going to be a mount. You're going to get some Heliolite dice. You're going to get some Wormire, and then you're going to get these summoning tickets. These are really the most important one. You want to make sure you hit that top 300, because this is a guaranteed, or the top 10% really, which I mean, everyone will at least get the blue ones, but you want to get, let's see, at least the top 20%, because this is going to give you 2 free legendaries. And if you get the purple one, you're going to have a better chance at getting whatever the next season new heroes are. So keep that in mind when you're building your teams. Like, so that's it for this video. Now I'm just kind of blabbering a little bit too much, but make sure you're hitting your temporal vortex. Don't wait to do it, because I'm going to hate to hear some of you messaging me at the end of the season and telling me how you got like rank 305, and then only to realize that if you would have been doing this at the beginning of the season, it would have solved that problem for you. So anyways, guys, good luck to you this season. I hope everything works out for you, and I'll see y'all on the other side.